Hello and welcome. Good morning. Today our lesson will be on one other character on the Samaritan. This time round we want to talk about Seymour, one of the municipal council secretary. Welcome to our lesson. I'm Madam Nancy Okeo and I'll be taking you through this as it helps you prepare for your KCC this year. My target is our candidates for this year. And you want to see what is it that in case we are writing essays on the Samaritan, we are going to give the correct details that are required of us. So this is our lesson today, and let's go straight and talk about Seymour, our character in the Samaritan. Now Seymour, or we may call him Seymour, the pronunciation does not matter. What matters is the correct spelling and the correct details that you will provide whenever you're asked about him. Now, we learn a lot about him through Mosi, the mayor, when he talks to Nicole, when he goes to Nicole's school, of course, to show himself off as being better, to clear his name from the allegations that have been going around about him. So Mosi says very bad things about Seymour. The worst bit is he describes him as a pitiful human being. We are looking at page 66 of our text. And what more does he say? There are several things about Seymour. He tells us, we learn through Mosi, that Seymour is secretary in the municipal council in charge of planning and development. And as such is in charge of giving out plans for building approvals in the municipality. He says here, getting a building approval is a protracted process. It takes too long. And of course, somebody must part with dollars before you get such services. He also says the inspectorate, the people working under him, are completely rotten. Those are the words of Mosi. And they don't care. They give approval according to how many dollars somebody gave. They do not adhere to proper building standards. And so chances of people constructing buildings that are not in the right manner come out here very clearly. Mosi himself, the mayor, sad to say, comments that he doesn't know what will happen in case there's an earthquake. He's afraid of what would really happen for such buildings which are built without proper planning. And Seymour is supposed to be in charge of this, so he fails as a leader. He fails on this. More on him, he also says that Seymour is part of a gang. Still on page 66, he talks of him as a member of the murderous Black Swan gang. It's called murderous, so that means it's killing people. He says his names have been mentioned several times in connection with this, and also with the mysterious disappearance of people. So people have been disappearing. The gang is responsible for shooting and violence that has been appearing in the newspapers. So that means that Seymour is part of the people who bring or cause crime in that community, and so he's not adding much value as a leader. More also, we still have more still from our Mayor Mosi. We learned that Seymour is involved in narcotics trafficking. He sells drugs, and from the words of Mosi, he says he's the responsible for our municipal's reputation as a key location in narcotics trafficking. He has ruined lives because of these drugs. And examples given by Mosi are on page 67 of the text, the Samaritan still. Mosi says that there are students who have dropped out of school. Some of them have become cabbage, that means they are wasted. Some have died. Worse, that is very bad. Some have died. Some are roaming the streets aimlessly. Some have lost their minds. And he says all this is the work of Seymour. So it's really a leader who is really portrayed in very bad light. He also says that he has a fake degree. He says this leader says he studied law, and according to him, this is not a genuine degree. He says he printed the certificate downtown, somewhere in town, and of course he doesn't really have this. And he also says that the Council of Chambers of People Representatives, where he says he's part of that, is full of people who are a congregation of robbers, pirates, nymphomaniacs, murderers, and all that. So all these are very negatively portrayed. But then there's more on page 68 about Seymour that talks about how his family has been ruined because of drugs. Not 68, sorry, page 70. We learn that because of this, his involvement in drugs, his children have been messed up. That is, we could say a punishment as far as this vice is concerned. If you're bringing out the vice or the outcome of him being involved in these negative things, you could bring out what has happened to his family. The eldest has taken permanent residence at the rehab. You know what people do at the rehab. We are told the other one is permanently at the casino. I'm on page 70. The wife is total garbage and perpetually drunk. These are very strong words coming from the mayor, but they give us an impression of what kind of character Seymour is. And of course, he has that goatee that Mosi describes as evil, and he wears those satanic dark glasses. We don't know, but according to him, there's a lot, it's full of contempt. The language there is contemptuous a lot, because he even says that man can drive the devil out of hell. I think that one is even more serious. But we also know on page 138, Seymour is one of the leaders that gets arrested by the anti-corruption bureau, investigations bureau. That is on page 138. So in case you want to bring out Seymour as a character in the text, remember to bring out the details said about him, who he is, what he's involved in, and of course later on the outcome of all these negative things that is done. Thank you so much for listening and for being there. Please read more. Next time we shall meet again to talk about our Deputy Mayor, Ramdai. Thank you.